support of my family has been everything. I wouldn't be here without their support. They encouraged me, they helped me. They are a support team for me in so many ways. And, you know, whenever there's been hard times or times that I didn't even believe in myself, that's when my family has been there. Their love and belief in me has carried me through those times, and I absolutely wouldn't be here without them. My experience growing up in Two Buttes, Colorado, population 43, was, you know, looking back, you know, when you're growing up, you don't realize how special things are until you leave. And I'm so fortunate that I get to live my dream each day, and I get to travel all over the country and see so many different places. But how I grew up was so unique, and I would not be here had it not been for how I grew up. You know, farm and ranch in the seat of a John Deere or a pickup. It's what shaped my music. It's what shaped who I am. I love how I grew up. My sister and I, we did everything that farm boys do, just by nature of what had to be done. So that included driving 18-wheelers, driving combines, driving tractors. There's not any piece of heavy equipment that I can think of that either one of us can't drive. Or, you know, we would have to buck bales. We'd have to stack 50-pound bales in these huge truck, white van trailers, floor to ceiling, side to side, and that was how we would have some spending money, you know. There was just no excuse, you know, for not getting the job done. And furthermore, my parents never raised us with any other mentality other than it doesn't matter if you are a boy or a girl, you have smarts, you have talent, and you are competent. And you must be competent, because if you break this truck or you break this combine, it sets the whole operation back. And so that mentality is exactly how I approach my music. I just play guitar and I want to be the best I can be. I don't want to play like a girl. I don't want to play like a man. I want to play like a great player. Absolutely how I was raised, you know, with that you can do anything has carried over in everything that I do.
Sometimes my heart beats fast too fast. Sometimes a wild spark overtakes me. So hard to breathe. I'm burning up. I need your touch to reach out and save me.
And my parents they gave me that gift of a hard work ethic, a strong work ethic, and that has absolutely carried over, because not everyone gets to live their dream like I've been fortunate to get to do. And certainly where I come from, it's a 1 in a million long shot, you know, just hope and pray and fingers crossed that you might be able to do this. You know, it's so unheard of in my little small part of the world. And, you know, the work ethic is just, it makes it fun for me to get to do music. You know, it's a great perspective. What drove me to be in music was just this unquenchable love for it. And I couldn't find anything else that I even remotely cared about or thought that I was any good at or, you know, was any good at. And, you know, growing up in such a rural part of the world, the opportunities are pretty limited, but I sang and I performed anywhere I could. But my real shot came with college. And I was playing basketball at the time, and I had a couple little scholarships to go play college ball, and I just knew that college ball was not for me, and I enjoyed playing sports, but I knew that music was where I had wanted to go. And, you know, it was my shot. And I knew if I didn't take that chance right then, that I may not ever get it. So I moved to Nashville, and the rest is history. I remember learning that you could do it, but even before that, even if you couldn't make a living at music, it was just all I wanted to do. The transition from Two Buttes, Colorado to Nashville, Tennessee was unreal. It was overwhelming. Just the size of the city. You know, I'd been to cities before, obviously, but never lived in one, and it was like 1 million people at that time. It's grown since. I remember I was 2 weeks late for college. I had strep throat. I was sicker than a dog, and I showed up to, my little place that I had rented and in the middle of the night, and I was just like, what am I doing? How am I going to do this? How am I going to get from where I'm at now to where I want to be? It was daunting, but, I think, again, that's how I was raised. It carried me through, and it was just like, you can't think about that. One foot in front of the other. Don't feel sorry for yourself, Claire, and get off your butt and just do whatever you can and go. I always hope every time I play that what people take away from my show is a great experience for themselves. And I hope that they know that the music is there for them and that the only people that matter are them. Nothing else matters, and I just want to provide that experience for them because I know how important those experiences have been for me. And it's a rockin' show. Come ready to have a good time, and I hope that everyone leaves with that.